What is the relationship between beer and jobs?
You would think that beer consumption is somewhat recession-proof, right? You feel badly about your finances, you're not feeling good about your life, you drink more beer, but that actually has not been the case. The team at Bloomberg Rankings, along with the Beer Institute, compiled state-by-state numbers of beer consumption for the drinking-age population. Here's what they found. Between 2007 and 2012, so through that recession, the beginnings of a recovery, only 4 states saw an increase in consumption, and leading the list, Vermont. Drinking there jumped over 8%, and North Dakota came in a close second, while the losers, you can see there, showed some big declines. Now, the recession really hurt. Unemployment grew among some key beer demographics like young blue-collar adult males, its core consumers. But interestingly enough, where consumption did grow, the unemployment rate, for the most part, stayed below the national average. Not only have these people in states kept drinking, but they drink a lot. In 2012, North Dakota consumed almost 46 gallons of beer per capita, the highest in the country. And you have Vermont, Maine, New Hampshire, which also showed an increase over the last 4 years, also rise as well.
Okay, so now that the U.S. economy is arguably recovering,
right,
are the numbers moving?
Actually, they are. Over the past year, 31 states have all seen a jump in beer drinking. North Dakota has been up almost 10%. Remember, North Dakota was truly the start of the shale revolution here in the U.S. And the speculation among some experts is if this trend holds and we see more declines in the unemployment rate, we might see some more beer drinking down the road, which the industry could really use.
Okay, and what are analysts saying, or is it too soon to call?
Well, they are saying that 2012 marked that first upturn in the beer industry in 4 years, but overall, quite honestly, they're pretty unenthusiastic. Esther Kwan of S&P Capital IQ thinks there is a big shift happening in the beer industry. People from the millennials to the baby boomers actually opting for wine and spirits over beer. Why? Well, the wine and spirit industry, much more innovative, have kept their prices steady, while the beer landscape is finding it very hard to reinvent itself and has actually raised its prices. Kwan sees sales actually slightly flat for the whole year.
All right, we know that hipsters, trendsetters, a lot of people like craft beers. This has been one of these bigger trends.
Right.
What does that mean for the big companies that we mentioned,
That's
like InBev or Coors?
It's sort of the one place where beer makers have really been able to innovate. Molson Coors actually has the largest craft beer out there, which is Blue Moon, but it's really the small local craft breweries that are bringing in the sales. The segment sales surged actually 15% last year versus the beer industry. That just eked out a 0.9% gain. Segment's pretty small, though, about 10% of the almost $100 billion market, so a lot more room for growth. The question is where the consolidation is going to be in that.